Hi guys, welcome to the James Bond Show. I'm your host, Krazy Kajeevie, with no fears, limits or substitutes. So guys, we've got two big films coming out this year and I want to talk about them. No Time to Die versus Top Gun. Now, I put No Time to Die first because it's coming out first in November. I believe November 12th in the UK and November 20th, 25th, something like that. 20th, I believe, in the USA and other territories around the world. Top Gun 2 Maverick comes out on December 25, so December 25th. So basically, we're looking at like a 6-week period after No Time to Die. And as far as the American release, we're looking at 4 weeks, 5 days afterwards, if I've done my math correctly. So, what is my prediction? Now, before I get into my prediction, I just want to, again, thank everybody out there for subscribing to the James Bond Show. It's a little bit different. It's not left-wing, and it gives it to you how I see it. It gives it to you real, authentic James Bond talking and discussing, you know, everything I love about Bond, and I think what you guys love about Bond. And I want to thank you all so very much. I've just hit 700 subscribers, so thank you very much to everyone that got me there. And the James Bond Show has been going for about a year now, so I've got to check the exact date, but about a year. So thank you so much to everyone. Now, let's get into this. So, I believe that No Time to Die is going to be going up against very stiff competition, but not on the 12th. So I think this is a real interesting fight. This is a real interesting struggle. Now, let's look at the facts here. From what we know, No Time to Die has a budget of $250 million. Now, we've all seen the trailers, the TV spots, teaser trailers, etc. Everything that they released, we've seen it, especially you die-hard Bond fans. You've searched the internet and you've seen it, and you would have got some probably on your TV as well, maybe, because we got pretty close to the film's release until, well, when they pulled it. Now, in comparison, Top Gun 2 Maverick, which is a sequel after 35 years from Top Gun, this film has a budget of $100 million less than No Time to Die. $150 million budget for Top Gun 2 Maverick compared to No Time to Die at $250 million. Now, the advertising for Top Gun 2 Maverick was not pushed out across TV. It wasn't pushed out massively with standees, with posters, etc. Where we all know No Time to Die's first wave, as I'm calling it, advertising was pushed all over the world, and fair enough. So the expense of that, which you're probably looking at about $100 to $150 million, that is borderline wasted unless people come out with those memories in November and like, yeah, I remember it looked so great. Though I think there are going to be some confused people thinking, did this film come out already? But then again, with the whole COVID-19 pandemic thing out, most people know that, okay, films have been cancelled because they can't even go to their local cinema. So, Top Gun 2 Maverick, what is it about? Well, it's Tom Cruise playing Pete Maverick Mitchell again, same character he played in the original film. Val Kilmer, apparently, I don't know how they're going to do this, but apparently Val Kilmer is in the film. Now, when I say I don't know how they're going to do this, reason being is Val Kilmer is very ill. He is unrecognisable. He had throat cancer, and now he literally, and I'm not in any way making fun of the man, I actually love him as an actor, my heart goes out to him, but he literally talks like, you know, one of those people that are talking out of their throat, so, you know, Val Kilmer, kind of like that. So it's really sad, very sad situation. So obviously, I mean, Tom Cruise looks like he's aged 15 years, you know, in 35 years, where Val Kilmer, it's a completely different story. But Top Gun 2 is going to deal with the story of Pete Mitchell now training at the Top Gun Academy, the son of Goose. Now, of course, Goose was his co-pilot and killed in the original film Top Gun. So this is going to be a really interesting dynamic. Now, we know Kelly McGillis is not coming back into the film, and some of the other actors that were in the original film are now unfortunately passed away, including Tom Skerritt. Okay, the trailer. I'm going to get to No Time to Die in a minute. The trailer for Top Gun 2, what we've just seen, is one of the greatest trailers I have seen, and as a former filmmaker, one of the greatest trailers I have seen in the last 20, 30 years. This thing is a beast of a film. Now, why is that? In the original, Tom Cruise wasn't up in a real aeroplane. Maybe he sat in one and sat in a cockpit here and there, but he didn't fly one. In this film, Tom Cruise is in the cockpit of the real planes. I believe it's probably the Hornets, and I know he flies another plane, which I've got to look into more. But he insisted that all of the actors would be flying in these planes. Of course, there's another pilot in the plane, the co-pilot, and he'll really be flying the plane, but it will be giving the impression that Tom Cruise and the other actors are flying these planes. And it is mind-blowing. The footage is mind-blowing. It's not CGI, it's not visual effects. They are actually in these planes being flown, and it is unfreaking believable. Now, No Time to Die. Daniel Craig could barely run up steps or drive a car without a stuntman doing it, and his face having to be done with CGI and post-production. And then you look at the time, the money, and the effort to go into that. For that CGI to be done, look at the money that would have gone into that. And of course they didn't need to do that with Top Gun 2. Now, No Time to Die, we've all seen the trailer, and yes, the original trailer, it did look fantastic. It certainly excited me when I first saw it. On reflection, and now months later, it looks like a very big, long film, and it is. It's a 163-minute film, and the film's locked off, all done, no reshoots, locked off and done. 163 minutes. And the music, they didn't use this extra time to do music. Everything's locked off, so they did the music in a rush, as we all know. The trailer shows us some interesting bits of action, but the film, No Time to Die, is entirely packed with car chases. Matera car chase, Jamaica car chase where Bond's in the Jeep, Norway car chases filmed in Scotland, car chases filmed out in the country with Range Rovers. So it's a lot of car chases, and again we've got Bond in a motorbike, so it's kind of going to be stuff, especially like the motorbike in Skyfall, and of course he was on a motorbike as well in Quantum of Solace. It's stuff we've seen before, where Top Gun 2 is going to show a worldwide audience stuff we have never ever seen before, not with actors playing characters in those real life situations. So now here's my prediction: Top Gun versus No Time to Die, No Time to Die versus Top Gun. Yes, I'm a diehard Bond fanatic and I love James Bond, but this film, No Time to Die, has got the most horrific advertisement in the way of going woke. We've got the 007 number, and don't be fooled, Larry Lunchbox Lynch is taking the 007 number. Take it to the bank. He is going to be, Larry Lunchbox is going to be 007. So Bond lose that. Then we've got Madeline, his new wife. And she's not Madeline Bond, because no, in this day and age of the fake Me Too movement, how dare she take his surname? She's a strong, independent woman, and she's keeping her surname Swan. Now, of course, probably not too smart a move, considering she's probably still going to be hunted down by goons and whatnot. Heck, why don't they both just change their surnames and go for something, different? But hey, so then we've got the rumours of the tampon scene that Lunchbox Lynch wanted filmed, went to Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who probably wrote up a little bit of writing, which would have been real $2 million worth there, to write that she is pissed off or upset with her boyfriend, going through crap and in some emotional state, gets a tampon and throws it in the thing, which we know is a bin. Let's hope to goodness that scene never makes the light of day. Then we've got the previous to all this, we had Danny Boyle. Look, he was fired, and I absolutely believe that Danny Boyle was fired because, and now the other James Bond channels out there are coming along with me. First of all, and I'm not going to name them, but one very specific one turned around and said, no, James Bond's not going to die. They're not going to kill him off. Recently, I saw this same person. That's a clue of who he is. Joe Darlington turned around and said now that he thinks James Bond is going to be killed off. Well, thank you, Joe. You're now jumping on the Kajeevie bandwagon. James Bond, he is going to be killed off. Take it to the bank, because they will try and use this platform, this current Daniel Craig series, to push Barbara Broccoli's wet dream of having a female 007. She wanted to do the whole Jinx thing, and who knows, maybe she would have taken the 007 number off Pierce Brosnan. But that was her dream film that MGM turned around and said, no, we're not putting the money up for this, especially after how much Die Another Day and Jinx in that absolutely sucked. Yo mama. Oh my goodness, that film was horrible. Anyway, so No Time to Die has so much bad baggage. Now, if you go into the YouTube channels, even mine, you go into others, World Class Bullshitters, Geeks and Gamers, John Talks, Mecha Random, etc., etc., even Gregor. Oh, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to Gregor, guys, get over to Gregor, G-R-E-G-A, Gregor. Get online. He's pretty new, but he is cool, and he is with us. Totally anti this woke garbage James Bond crap. So we've got a very woke film with very bad advertisement, with people, fans saying not going to see it. Even lukewarm fans and diehard fans speaking up, not paying my money to that, not going to see that. If you go on the trailers for Top Gun 2 Maverick, my goodness. Oh, I didn't get to see Top Gun at the cinema, but I'm going to see this. Not one. I went through hundreds. I've gone through hundreds of comments in preparation for this video of the Top Gun trailer and anything to do with Top Gun 2, and not one bad negative comment. Everyone is like, oh my goodness, this is going to be amazing. I'm going to go see this. Can't wait to see this. Compared to the woke stuff of and the comments against No Time to Die. So for that reason, I think No Time to Die has absolutely lost a massive amount of the crowd, especially the right-wing crowd, when Daniel Craig just put another nail in the coffin, came out and said that, you know, Donald Trump, basically F Donald Trump, blah, blah, blah. Now, whatever Daniel Craig's political views, right, whether I agree with them or I don't agree with them, okay, to come out and say that, and your film's just been postponed because of the pandemic, it's just been postponed, then you come out and say that. How many people do you want to piss off and not come to your film? So it was a really bad move. Now, on the other hand, Tom Cruise owns the world of cinema. At the age of 57, not only does he look better than Daniel Craig, he's a professional in interviews, he's all class, he loves his fans, and he isn't allowing Top Gun 2 to be woke. Look at the trailer. There's no political correctness, there's no woke garbage, and there's no doubt that Top Gun 2 Maverick is gonna celebrate real strong women and fantastic women. There's female pilots. I know of one or two at the Top Gun Academy in this film. You see them in the trailer, but there's none of this garbage like Star Wars did or Eon are doing with James Bond in putting men down. Tom Cruise is smart to know his audience, make it for the left, make it for the right, and make it for anyone in the middle. Just make a great film. And that is why my prediction is that Top Gun 2 Maverick will not only make over $1 billion at the box office, but will absolutely smash No Time to Die. Now, if No Time to Die comes out in the first week with bad reviews and the fans get onto it, the real fans, because the left-wing media, they'll blow sunshine up its ass, they pound this film. If they pound this film, the real fans, the other fans and the lukewarm fans aren't going to go and see it. Also, at 163 minutes, how much repeat viewing does No Time to Die have? Not much. Where Top Gun 2, if it's a shorter film, which I'm sure it will be, tightly edited, and with visual effects, there are going to be some visual effects, but scenes, real flight scenes that we've never ever seen before and will probably never see again unless they do a Top Gun 3, people are going to go back for repeat viewings for that. Then you look at how many pilots there are out there. How many spies are there out there that are going to go see No Time to Die? Probably not many. How many pilots? Young pilots, commercial pilots, junior pilots, senior pilots. How many people go to like these air shows all around the world? You've got that audience. You've got your lukewarm audience. You've got your girls that like Tom Cruise. You've got your guys that love Tom Cruise as well. So I reckon that No Time to Die, my estimate is I think the film's going to make below $750 million. I really do. Then you've got, and I'm not including this in the overall box office, but then you've got the payback money to make the film. Then you've got the payback money to recoup the cost of the original advertising. Then you've got the cinema taking their cuts as well. And then you've probably got a very limited amount of merchandising as well, because the merchandising with the Daniel Craig era has been nothing short of boring and shocking and dull. Where Top Gun, I'm sure they're going to sell shirts, maybe remote control planes or do whatever. And my money is on Top Gun 2, and I cannot wait to see Top Gun 2. And it is so sad for me to say this as a James Bond fan. However, I will say this. The first film I ever saw with my father alone, and the last film I ever saw with my father, was Top Gun back in 1985. Because I wanted to be, growing up as a kid, I wanted to be a fighter pilot. But then I saw Top Gun and I'm like, I think I want to be a filmmaker. And I knew eventually I wasn't going to be a pilot. But that was the first and last film my dad took me to see. And of course, my father is no longer with us. He's passed away a few years back now. And I'm going to go and see this in his honour as well. And I just think it's going to be a great film for repeat viewing. And I hope No Time to Die is. But the fact is, I'm not one of these people that says, oh, we've got to wait and see. No, we don't need to wait and see. No Time to Die is going to be woke. And Top Gun will kick its ass at the box office. Guys, please leave your comment. I want to know, what do you guys think? Do you think Top Gun 2 will beat No Time to Die? Or will No Time to Die come out on tops? Don't be biased if you're a Bond fan. Just be honest, look at the points I made, leave your comments. Guys, please share this video with your friends as well. Please like, comment, subscribe, and all that cool, Krazy Kajeevie stuff. Till next time, keep on bonding and say hi to your mum for me. Pandemic!